Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the #1 rideshare YouTube channel in the world. That's us, the Rideshare Hub. You're watching history as we are the #1. It's a fact. Much better than the Rideshare Guy. Just kidding. He's great. He's awesome. He probably is #1, but hey, maybe we're #2. Check him out, by the way. He's good. He's a good guy. But today's video, guys, we're talking about us, the Rideshare Hub, how we're the, no, I'm just kidding. We're talking about how Uber and Lyft drivers are now getting minimum wage in some areas. Literally, they're getting set minimum wages. I'm gonna get into all of it, but this is crazy. The world is changing, and if you're an Uber or Lyft driver in any single state in the United States, one of the 50 states, right? There's not 51 states, not 52 states. There are 50 states. I learned that in elementary school. And a lot of fun fact, a lot of people don't even know how many states there are. I think only like, I think they'll do a survey and like only 70% of people know how many states there are in the US. But regardless, if you're in any of the states in the United States, any of the 50 states, you could be getting, and you're an Uber driver or Lyft driver, you could be getting a set wage soon, a minimum wage soon. If you're in one of these areas I'm going to be talking about today, you are already getting a minimum wage or on the clear path to get it. Obviously, California is probably going to move to a minimum wage by next month, so that'll be very interesting. But also, New York City also has some wage sets that they have as well, some new areas as well. So we're gonna get into that. Please, if you like these styles of videos, smash the thumbs up button. Wow, I cannot talk. Trying to get my coffee in. But yeah, guys, so hit that thumbs up button, please. It just takes one simple click, but it helps me out so much, and it helps YouTube push the video out to more people, because that's what we care about, right? We want more people to get this information. So tap the thumbs up button, support us. If you like money, like Uber, Lyft, if you like making money, hit that thumbs up button. Or if you just breathe the fresh air that we live in, smash the thumbs up button. All right, now let's get started. So let me click on this article. So here we go. This is the Seattle Times. Seattle requires minimum wage for Uber and Lyft drivers. This is against the style that we have seen in California. So it's literally going up the West Coast. It's gonna be California, Oregon, Washington. Oregon hasn't done anything yet, but I'm sure they will. I think it's gonna spiral across, and even it's on New York, so maybe it'll come in. So the people in, you know, North Dakota, South Dakota, you guys are probably gonna get it last. But here we go. The Seattle City Council on Tuesday unanimously backed a new pay formula for Uber and Lyft drivers to ensure they make the same $16.39 per hour minimum wage as the other workers in the city. The new rules require ride-hailing companies to pay driver rates high enough to account for a wide range of expenses and for the time drivers spend waiting for rides and heading on their way to pick up passengers, not just the time when a passenger's in the car. That's a great effing, I can't even curse on here because ads. But look at this, guys. This is what Uber's trying to do in California. This is their Prop 22, which I do have to say I will probably vote yes on it, but look at this is a huge con of Prop 22. Look at this, let me find it. The guarantee, earnings guarantee. So I already sent this to like 17 people because I was like, holy shnikes. So Uber is trying to propose an earnings guarantee. Look at this. You're gonna make 120% of minimum wage, plus 30 cents expense reimbursement, no upper limit, tips are on top. But look at this, guys. 30 cents per mile plus 1.2 times minimum wage, on route to pick up and on trip only, which means you're not making any money in between rides while you're waiting for rides. But in Seattle, they're like, yes. Obviously, if you go out and you're like, I'm gonna work for Uber from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. for 8 hours, and Uber is like, well, you know, you're only, you know, technically on rides for 4 of those hours. You wanna get paid minimum wage only for 4 hours? No. You're out working, trying to work, waiting for rides for 8 hours. Uber is literally cutting so many corners with this whole Prop 22 thing. That's why the government doesn't like you guys, Uber. Bro, get with the program. So this is what Seattle's doing as the gig economy surged in recent years. Seattle battled ride-hail companies, Uber and Lyft over pay and rights, blah, blah, blah. Drivers have split on city hall proposals. Blah, blah, blah. But essentially, yeah, it's gonna be the $16 hour minimum wage. I make far less than minimum wage as a driver, at least 70 grand a year, and I'm able to write off my expenses in my taxes by the end of the year, said a Lyft driver in Beverly Waters. So he opposes this. But dude, if you're making 70 grand a year, bro, you're able to write off your expenses. It's great. You were able to write off your expenses. What were your expenses? 30 grand a year? That means you're only netting 40 grand. And sure, you're only paying taxes on 40 grand. But that also means you only netted 40 grand. Just because you don't have to pay tax on the whole thing doesn't mean you didn't. That's your revenue, bro. As a Uber Lyft driver, your business. This is the reason why it actually makes sense to call you a business owner is because this is not income that you're receiving. This is called revenue. Welcome to Business 101, baby. You're making revenue, you have your costs, and then you have your profit. Your revenue is how much you take home at the end of the day. You go out, drive for Uber and Lyft. Let's say at the end of the week, you make $900. Awesome, that's your revenue. Now, how much did you spend in gas? Oh, it's going down. Oh, how much did you spend getting a new tire? Oh, how much did you spend oil change? Oh, how much did you spend replacing stuff in your car? Oh, I thought you made $900 this week? Oh, that's revenue, right? What's your profit? 300 bucks. But yeah, so stuff like minimum wage would account to, I mean, most drivers don't even realize that. That's the sad thing. They think that revenue is their profit. They're like, oh, I made $800 this week. I drove 60 hours. I'm like, bro, you drove 60 hours and you profited $200. Or you lost money on depreciation on your car. Oh, depreciation is a killer. So I like always do a little face palm when I see a driver going out driving a 2020 car. I'm like, Uber driver using a 2020 car. I'm like, bro, you were losing so much money in depreciation. You probably spent $30,000 out the door with that car, or at least $20,000, and you're gonna go resell it next year? Or maybe not even gonna resell it, but it's still your asset. It's a depreciating asset. The car is probably worth only 15 grand now, and you just spent 30 on it. You just lost 15 grand in depreciation alone, and now you're stuck with a car, and your loan's probably higher than the car's worth. It's called being upside down in your loan. You don't want to be there ever. Ever, 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 ever. That's why I recommend getting a freaking junker, $5,000 car like this one. Anyways, guys, this is it. Sorry, I just get amped up about this stuff because people just, this is why the government needs to step in. Oh, look at this. University of UC Berkeley. I went there. We concluded drivers make about $21.50 an hour before expenses and $9.73 after? Holy moly, that's less than 50%. UC Berkeley is a very powerful school, very smart school, trust me. Lots of nerds there, including myself, people who spend 15 hours a day studying, yes, no joke, sometimes more. A lot of people hacking away, doing crazy things, starting businesses, researching, doing crazy stuff. If they came up with these numbers, I will trust these numbers. $21 an hour, $21.50 an hour before expenses, and $9.73 after. Let's just do some quick math. 9.73 divided by 21.5. 45%. We're only profiting 45%? Bro, that means if you think you're making 20 bucks an hour, you're actually making 8. Mic drop. Okay, guys, that's it for the end of the video. This is bringing up some crazy stuff. Uber and Lyft are being exposed, baby. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all soon. I don't know. Have fun out there. Good luck. Thumbs up this video. Bye, guys.